Hi VC, back again. I haven't got any new records to show this time. I, and along with probably most of the VC at the moment, have been watching a lot of the Gimme 10s. That Big Star 1000 have been doing for every year from 1970. I couldn't join in the 70s, just didn't have enough records. There's just no way I could do it. But the 80s, now there you're talking. Started buying records in 1983, and of course I went back and bought stuff that I wanted to buy in the earlier part of that decade. 1980 is a bit scarce, don't know about 81, but we'll see. But should be able to piece together enough records to get through most of the 80s. So here we go with my Gimme 10 of 1980. Now we start off, I think, I'm just going to do them as they come. They're in no particular order. If I'd had everything that I wanted on vinyl, might well have been different. But these are 10 vinyl records that I have that were released, I'm pretty sure, in the year 1980. I'm sure somebody will put me right if I got any of these wrong. But anyway, first one. Gary Newman, Telecom. I was so into this guy during the early 80s. Like, Cars and Our Friends Electra just hit. It was like he was the man who fell to earth for a while. He was just so otherworldly. This was released in 1980. He didn't hit number one again after he released Cars, but he did have a few top 10 hits, and this one had This Wreckage on it. Remember I Was Vapor, that's a good track. Did originally come with a 7-inch single, I think, first few pressings, but this came with a poster and a mail order, merchandise stuff. It's quite a, I remember it's quite a nice poster on there. I can't remember. I've never this out of the sleeve. Oh yeah. For a long time. There we go. I think I bought this. I can't even remember when I bought this. I must have bought it from you. I think I did. Or I got it for a present or something. I can't remember. But anyway, Gary Newman, Telecom. Right. Second choice. This has been chosen a lot. Yep. It's Kobe. It's Teardrops. It's Kilimanjaro. What can you say about this? This is just such a brilliant album. This started off my obsession with Kobe all the way through the 80s and quite a chunk of the 90s. Absolutely I think I got every album he did, including things like Skellington and Drudian. Didn't get the right stuff though, anyway. But this is just such a great record. Of course, Reward is the big track, but just as many as Sleeping Gas, Haha I'm Drowning, Bouncing Babies, When I Dream, what a track, Treason, just from start to finish this is a great album. There we go, Teardrops. Okay, I don't know if this has been shown much. I haven't seen all of the videos, but this one, Killing Joke's debut album, Killing Joke, had some absolute brilliant songs on this. You've got Requiem, War Dance, Bloodsport, The Weight, Complications. I mean, this is just from start to finish, this is just angry music. I mean, I remember putting this on and feeling, wow, this is angry for night. You know, for when at the time it was in, it was absolutely brilliant. And just always on the edge of really big success. Their only big hit was Blood, of course it was. But Tomorrow's Requiem and War Dance, just absolute killer tracks, absolute killer. So there you go, Killing Joke's debut album. Another one that's on a lot of people's lists and thoroughly deserved is Closer. This is just a tremendous record. Heart and soul. Brilliant. Isolation, covered by 9 Inch Nails, Means to an End, Atrocity Exhibition. I mean, just yet another brilliant record from start to finish. The late 70s, early 80s was such a fertile time for that kind of what later would have been called independent music or indie, but it was actually it was selling pretty well. Another album, probably one of the biggest groups in 1980, Sound Effects, The Jam. I was a huge Jam fan. I used to love watching Top the Pops and seeing them come on. Just absolutely blew me away every time. This one, oh, it's got a Start on it, of course it has. Man in the Corner Shop is such a good track. Boy About Town, That's Entertainment is on here. Pretty Green, but I'm Different Now. Just great. Yet another great album. Love Sound Effects. Right, now that's halfway through. I think, is that 5? Yeah, 5. Next one comes from the greatest artist of all time, I think. No, it's not Bowie. It's Bush, and this is Never Forever. Pretty sure this is an original pressing. Well, it should be. I've bought it. Must have bought it in '84, probably. But I love the cover on this. I just love the artwork. And there's Kate as a bat, playing into the critics' house. Just lovely artwork. I just absolutely love this kind of cornucopia of animals. Cornucopia of creativity coming out of Kate's dress. Yeah, well, we know what that is. This one's got Babushka on it, but just all the way through you've got All We Ever Look For Is Beautiful, Blow Away, Egypt, Wedding List. Infant Kiss is just heartrending and just it's really disturbing. It's one of those Kate tracks that it's just disturbing. It's all about a film that based on a film where, I think, is it a nanny or a governess or something, develops feelings for a small boy. I mean, it's just right on the edge. And of course, Army Dreamers and Breathing end out the album. Army Dreamers, best anti-war song ever. Breathing, best anti-nuclear song ever. One of the best albums ever. Right. Also in 1980, had to choose this one, Scary Monsters. It was hard for me to like this when I first got it, because I'd gone back to the glam stuff first. Of course I liked Ashes to Ashes and Fashion, but some of the other stuff like Up the Hill Backwards, Teenage Wildlife, Scream Like a Baby, it was quite different to some of his other stuff. I found it more difficult to get into when I was a kid, but it's really been worth it though, because it is a great album, a really great album. So glad I had this at the time, and just iconic, as the man always is. Next one, the pop album of 1980, 81, Kings of the Wild Frontier. This is a perfect album. I don't give a rat's ass about anybody else. They go on about all these bloody critics' choice albums, but this is the real deal. Dog Eat Dog, Amp Music, Killer in the Home, Kings of the Wild Frontier, Don't Be Square, Be There, Jolly Roger. It's just absolutely brilliant from start to finish. There's my Ants catalogue I got with it. I was a huge Ants fan. Just such a huge Ants fan. There he is. always wanted a hussar's jacket when I was a kid. But I didn't go around with Tipp-Ex low, you say. Right, the biggest album of 1980. Yeah, it's that one. Back in Black. Gotta have this, really. How can you not have Back in Black? Sold about 60 gazillion records. Oh, I know all the lyrics on this. I can just sing along with it all the way through. What do you do for money, honey? Let me put my love into you, babe. Enough singing. But anyway, I don't really need to talk about that. It's just a brilliant album. And the last one is the Chic-produced Diana Ross album, Diana. And this has got I'm Coming Out, Male Piano, Upside Down. Just yet another brilliant Nile Rodgers, Chic organisation, Bernie Edwards production. Just a brilliant album. If you haven't got this, you really should have it, because it is just, the music is just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So anyway, there you go. Fair mix of music. That's my 10 from 80. I intend to try and do the rest of them, because the 80s were my decade. That's when I grew up. That's when I had fun. Anyway, and as you can see, my taste will shift from more mainstream towards more, well, whatever. But that'll be fun to do in the coming weeks. So, thanks for watching my Gimme 10 from 80. Keep watching the other people's, because it's just fascinating what people actually choose. And I'll see you around. I'll be back, actually. I've got another stack of records that I've got to show. And I'll explain where I got them from, but there's quite a few actually. But I'll show that. I'll make another video, maybe Sunday, not sure, we'll see. Anyway, see you later, VC. Bye.